And my name's Jake.
And this episode is going to be about something called breakdancing.
Breakdancing. So you've researched everything about breakdancing, right?
Why should I research about breakdancing if we're going to, interview somebody about breakdancing?
This is the first episode that we're actually going to be interviewing somebody. I forgot about that. Man.
Well, without further ado, let's cut to the interview.
Where he will be interviewing the person, and I guess I'm the cameraman or something like that.
Alright, yeah.
Take it away, feature us.
And we're here with a seasoned breakdancing extraordinaire, Miguel.
Thanks for having me on the interview.
Thank you so much for being on here. You also hold the title for being our first official guest on this series. So right here I have a few questions that I will be answering. You can answer it as honest as you can, as good as you can. So here's the first question, which is, why do you think people should get involved with breakdancing, and what do you think a beginner should do to get started?
Well, I think that people should remember that at the beginning of breakdancing, before it got onto the Olympics, before it was considered a sport, it started as an art form. And an art form is simply something you can express yourself with, and I believe that you should be able to express yourself in any type of way you want to, and I think that's what breakdance allows you to do. For beginners, I would say start off with the basics. A lot of people like to go into power moves, and if that's what you want to do, then by all means, for sure. But in order to be well-rounded, you have to start off small. So I'd say start off with your top rock, your footwork, and if you want to just go straight into breakdancing and power moves, or a lot of people would think that breakdancing is just power moves, and sure, go right for it.
I mean, that goes with really anything too.
Yeah.
Start off small and then work your way up. But yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, people do see, I guess most of us, we think of dancing as its own thing, but yeah, it can be an art form.
Mm-hmm.
It can be.
Yeah.
As well as that, but do you also know a brief history of breakdancing?
Yeah, so breakdancing started off in the Bronx, New York. It started in the late 1970s. It started in New York, and it was really just a dance and art form to allow people to get off the streets. There was a lot of gang banging at the time, and a lot of, stabbing, shootings, you name it. There was a lot of that going on in the Bronx around that time, and a lot of old school b-boys, they got together, they created this art form, this dance, and they essentially expanded ever since then.
Alright. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So, besides, a recent person that did breakdancing, do you know any other iconic figures? And if so, which one stands out to you?
I know a few. I've met a few, and I've traveled pretty far and wide, and have competed in a lot of competitions. Placed high in quite a few, including all styles and stuff like that. But nobody in particular stands out. Some of the Red Bull All-Stars I do like and enjoy. I would say two b-boys that stand out for me is Jimmy Jam and b-boy Lee. But aside from those two, I like other b-boys as well. Rock's Right. Who else? Yeah, it's just, Rock's Right, the basic Red Bull All-Stars.
Cool.
Logistics is dope.
Honestly,
Yeah.
So honestly, I might have to look them up at some point, but
Yeah, they're fire. You'll be watching a lot of videos for a couple hours. Once you get into it and you just start watching b-boying and old school b-boy videos too, you just catch yourself watching it for quite a while. So yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
cool. So now, kind of tying back into this person, as of this recording, there has been somebody in the Olympics like that ties into breakdancing,
Mhm.
and this breakdancer is named Ray Gunn. What are your specific thoughts about her? I mean,
Well,
as open-minded as possible.
Don't hold back.
no, I mean, at the end of the day, I think she did her thing. I think she has dope top rock. I've seen some other videos of her, so I'm not gonna slander her or butcher her name through the mud. In my overall honest opinion, I do believe that spot should have been given to somebody else.
I mean,
But aside from that, it's politics, and it just is what it is, you know.
well, I mean, yeah, everyone's got their own opinions and they're all entitled to her.
Yeah, honestly, the thing that I think about that was, I think she's the only person who started like an Australian, like maybe women's league, and like because she was the only one, it meant she was the highest rated. I don't know if that's hearsay. But
There's other B girls out in Australia, but
Probably, yeah.
somehow they.
But, you know,
do it, and that's fine.
I guess for her, she may think it's fine, but not other people are gonna think she's fine.
Yeah.
I'm curious what you think about the fact that because maybe you don't want to blame one person for it, but more or less because of her,
Mhm.
LA isn't going to have that as an event. What are your thoughts on that?
So it's actually been proven that it's not Ray Gunn's fault that breakdancing isn't going to be in the Olympics. The Olympics just simply did not want to continue with breakdancing, unfortunately.
But
But I do think the memes of them cornering her as if it was her fault, I think those are hilarious. Like,
I
that's
mean,
just me.
we can all laugh about it, yeah, because we're young adults. But that does lead to this one other question I have. Do you think there is a future for breakdancing, and if so, what does it hold?
Of course, yeah. I mean, if you look back at the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, like, we started from cardboard boxes and juke boxes, and we were dancing outside. We were dancing in the rain. We still do. But back then it was more, it was definitely a lot more casual to do that. But I do see a future for breakdancing. I do believe that, I don't believe we've reached our peak. I believe if this was our peak and we were at the Olympics, I believe we're about like here. It took us over more.
So 70s, so
Yeah,
at
so
least
it took us like 30 years, 40 years
Like
to
the
get to
ca-
there, so. Yeah, I mean,
that,
yeah, I definitely see a future for breakdancing. I mean, it's kept a lot of kids off the streets. It's saved a lot of people's lives, and I believe that it's only going to continue to do so.
I
So,
think it's important that it sticks around.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate you answering these questions.
Absolutely.
And I'm looking forward for you to teach us some lessons.
All right, yep. Let's get
Let's
right
get
into
to
the
it.
breakdance lessons.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, so for the first move, right, your right foot is gonna come up and it's gonna overlap your left foot, so you're gonna step on your toe. Right, so you're kind of here. So I'll do it this way so that we can actually see what it looks like. So you're here, you're like that. So it's like you're creating that V, that V when you cross over, kind of see it. So when you're there, right, so you're there, and then your arms are up here, right? So when you're here, you're not too high up, you're not too low down. You're just kind of like, you start off here, like base form, and then kind of just here. Yep, so you start off with your right first. Yeah. So you're like here, right? And then come back into center. When you come back into center, your hands kind of come up here on your shoulders. So you're like 1, 2, right? So we'll try that one more time. So here. On the so. So we go so, create the beat. Right, and then when we do that, we're here. Right? So we go here, and we come back in. And we're gonna do the same exact thing, but we're just gonna do the same exact thing on the other side, with our body facing the other direction and our leg feeling the other leg. So we're here, we're one, and we come here. Two. So hands are, the hands look like this, like you're about to like kind of grab something. Alright? So you're like here, you come back here, here, here. So this one's called, that's called top rock. So breakdancing, you got your top rock, footwork, breezes, and then you have your power moves like the windmills and air players and stuff like that. So today we're going to cover tiny bit of top rock, tiny bit of footwork, probably a tiny bit of breezes. So we're here. We'll do it one more time. So we're here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So that's the beginning of the choreography. Still have a little bit more to go and teach you guys after that. But that's the base, that's the beginning, right? So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna go from 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? So do it facing you guys. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright. We're breakdancers now. Okay. Alright, so we'll try a couple more times and then we'll go right into the next one. Okay? So we go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? Going back, so we're here, right? So we start off with the right foot first. So we're here, here, yeah, here, here. Okay? So now after that, what we're gonna do, so we went from here, 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 right? Now what we're gonna do is the left foot, right? The left foot that is on the floor, right? We're gonna bring it up. We're gonna kick, step, step. So basically, you're turning your hips. So I'll do it again. So we're here, 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 here. We kick, step, like as if you're walking forward with your left foot, right? And then we turn our hips, and then we're here, right? And then we're gonna do the same thing, right? We're gonna keep that right foot in front, right? We're gonna keep the right foot in front. We're gonna come up, we're gonna kick again, we're gonna walk forward, and we're gonna kick. Yep. And then we're gonna just repeat that process. So altogether, it's gonna look like here, 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 here. We 1, kick, 2. Is that too hard for you guys? I ain't gonna be on that.
I think I messed up.
Yeah. I just want to be able to do something like easy for you guys, so I have to touch the choreography like I can, just so that you guys can, we can get a little something.
Okay, we'll go for it. We'll just,
So
see that you
yeah, so just watch me real quick, so that way you guys can like kind of like develop it in your brain, like, oh, this is what is being done. You know what I mean? So we're here, 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 here. We kick, step, and then we kick, step, plant. So it's really just kick, walk forward, and then when we walk forward, right, after we walk forward, we turn, and then we step.
Okay.
Right? Kick, forward, turn to step, and step, right? So, all together, it's like here, it's almost the same thing, but really it's like, the only difference is you're going, instead of going here, you're just going here. You know what I mean? And your turn. That's all. That's the only. Okay, what I could do with anything, right? So we're here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what? Let's switch it up. So this is what it's going to do, right? We're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We're going to put this foot up, the left foot is going to come up, right? We're going to plant, side, plant, side, plant, side, right? So we're going to do this, we're going to do it 4 times. So this part, right, it's 4 times. And then the next part, 4 times, right? Yep, exactly right. So try again. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plant, side step, plant, side step, plant, side step, plant, side step. All right. Now let me see you guys do it real quick so that way I know that you guys got it. All right. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Kinda, yeah. Well, we can do that too, obviously. Yeah, that's fine too.
It's the white person shuffle.
I'm waiting, so I can get it.
Yeah, I kind of got the basics.
Yeah.
I literally just, I know the start of where my issue was. I like that guy.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. I know it.
Right, yeah.
Uh,
Alright, so let's see. Here, right? Come up in there, actually.
So on the 3, we have the left foot forward. On the 4, we're planting it.
Yes, so maybe it'll just be easier if I just come here and then we sidestep, plant, sidestep, plant, sidestep, plant, sidestep, rather than going toward the plant first, sidestep. Because I think that's what
That's tripping me.
That's true, yeah.
Can't label it.
I can see that, yeah. So let's do it this way. So we're here. Actually, oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sidestep, plant, sidestep, plant, yup, sidestep, plant, sidestep. Right. So try to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Nope. You gotta remember, you always gotta remember to cross. Okay. So the other, so 5, 6, 7, 8, go. 1, right foot up. 2, yep. 3, 4, wait, side right, top on 4. Yep. Side step, yep. Plant, yep. Side step, plant, yep. Side step, plant, side step. Alright, so we'll start off with the choreography. I think they're ready for the choreography. They got it down pat. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, 2, 3, 4. Side step. Here. And then freeze.
Almost. Okay, to be fair, I almost had it too. So between the two of us, we did most.
But you know, we do appreciate you teaching us how to dance.
Oh yeah.
But no, definitely. It is definitely a good experience.
So for the camera's sake,
Let's try this for the camera.
Sake of the camera. Let's fair.
you guys are ready. You guys are already ready.
I did the 5th one. Never mind. Let's take it.
Let's try this again.
Okay, this time we actually should have like a real
Synchronized.
set up. And let's make sure we're actually in frame.
Yeah.
We're fine. Me, I should go over here. Okay, we're good.
So 5, 6, 7, 8.
Thank you for taking the time to teach us how to do some breakdancing.
Anytime. I'd love to assist Dom and Jake Studios again, and just, you know, if you guys want to learn more breakdancing, some more crazies, top rocks, anything of the sort, I'd be happy to be a guest once again on the studio and the channel.
And not to mention, we should also take this as a reminder. Where can people reach out to you if you want to plug anything right now?
You guys could look me up, Necrolancers, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and yeah, that's just about it. Yeah, Necrolancers on pretty much all social media, so.
Alright, Necrolancers, alright, well, I feel like I didn't break my legs enough for that. How about you? No, we didn't do it right. We need to break our bodies, right?
Hence the name breakdancing, right?
Now that we're back from the community center, we are going to talk about our experiences with breakdancing. Let's start with you, Jake.
Yeah, sure, certainly. Before this, I definitely had like a preconceived notion of what it could entail. You know, you see different videos and stuff like that, and automatically assume it's like, yeah, that looks pretty easy to do. Then you kind of do the basics, and the next 2 days your legs are jelly, right?
Yeah.
But no, it was definitely a positive time. I wasn't lying whenever, back in the other clips that you saw, I was having a nice time with it. So, I mean, mission successful, right?
It's definitely one of those things where, for me, let's just say I broke out of my comfort zone to get into breakdancing.
Broke out of your comfort zone!
Right. As for me, I mean, yeah, it was fun. Something I've never done before, or at least on a like professional level. But I would say, yeah, my legs maybe didn't feel as jelly as him, but it was, yeah, it was still, I still felt something.
I got more rolls to slather the jelly on, no worries.
Oh, but, so, once again, we would like to thank Miguel from Necrolancers, which will be in the description below, for teaching us how to breakdance.
And even though it was a simple routine, I still had a little bit of a tricky time doing it. But, you know what? That's par for the course. We're not going to be beginners on everything, right?
No.
Or, actually, scratch that. We're not going to be professionals every single time, right?
Yeah, you don't want to start off huge, you want to start off small.
But regardless, I guess this is a good time now to officially go. Thank you everybody for watching another episode of the Hobby Hangout series. Take it away with the rest of it now.
Yes, thank you for watching. We will see you in the next episode. See you then.
Have a good one.
And there you have it, an exciting episode with our bumbling hosts. Dom, who somehow kept it just barely together, and Jake, who was a spectacular mess from start to finish. Our special guest, Miggylito, aka B-Boy Miguel, was the only one with a clue and kept things from completely derailing. You can find Miggylito's links down in the description. Don't miss out. Still, they're managing to pull off something in the end, so I'll let it pass this time. Be sure to support them however you are able. Be sure to tune in next time on Hobby Hangout. Farewell.